video. So for this specific video, I wanted to share with you guys just a different way that you can actually store and organize your jewelry that's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. I believe this is a very inexpensive way to store your jewelry, simply because I looked on Amazon and I went to the Container Store, and a lot of their storage options were very, very expensive. I'm going to show you guys a few little clips here of what their prices look like, and I personally just didn't feel comfortable paying that much money for the items, I guess, and so I thought that I could find a different way and maybe even a better way to store my jewelry. I also want to show you guys what I use in order to, I guess, lengthen the lifetime of my fake jewelry, or I guess you could call it costume jewelry. You know how sometimes you go to Walmart, H&M, Forever 21, wherever, and you get jewelry from those stores? That is costume jewelry, which means it's not gold plated, it's not sterling silver, it's not any of those good materials. The way that I lengthen the lifespan of said jewelry is by using polyurethane spray. I'm going to show you guys how I use it, and I mainly do it so that the jewelry pieces don't go rusty as fast or just look gross and disgusting as quickly. So let's just go ahead and get started. You only really need 2 items, and I bought 2 of these felt fabrics for 28 cents, and then I also bought this little bead container for $4.97 at Walmart. Alrighty, so after you have found the pieces that you want to spray with the polyurethane spray, you want to make sure that you do not, I repeat, please do not spray your gold-plated or your real gold pieces, simply because they are made to withstand rusting and they're a lot more durable. The polyurethane spray is only for costume jewelry. And that's what I'm doing here. These are all either from H&M, Walmart, or Forever 21. I'm using this cardboard box simply because I don't want the spray to go anywhere else. I kind of wanted to stay contained in one area. This is the polyurethane oil-based interior spray paint that I got from Home Depot, and you can find this with all of the other spray paints. Make sure that you get the clear satin spray. The next step is to just arrange them whichever way. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure they are equidistant from each other so that you are able to spray them evenly and you don't have like big, wet, chunky spray sections. That was a little hard to say, but you get what I'm trying to say. After you've arranged your jewelry pieces and you feel pretty good about it, go ahead and use your polyurethane spray. Make sure that you test a little bit on the cardboard just so that you know how much pressure you need to be applying. And I would say start with a light coat and then go from there. I personally waited about 14 hours for the rings to dry before I flipped them over because I didn't want them to be still a little bit wet and then add more spray. This is a different cardboard box. I've used it for other projects, that's why there is white spray paint underneath. However, I just went ahead and laid my necklaces equidistant from each other and then just started spraying just the same way that I did the rings. As you can clearly see, this is a bead storage box. However, of course, we are going to use it for a different purpose. And I ended up using only one of the felt fabric pieces. I personally think this is a great find at Walmart. You can store your bracelets here, your earrings, your rings, so I don't know why this isn't more popular. You're going to want to start by measuring the width of the storage box and just marking it with these scissors, or not really marking it, but actually cutting it. Then you're going to place the box on the top part to measure the depth. Then you'll simply just start cutting it. However, I found that it was a little bit difficult to cut with the scissors, so I went ahead and grabbed just a simple cutting board and a fabric cutter. Don't worry if the lines aren't perfect, because you can always go back and just trim the edges so that it does look perfect. Then check to see if it looks pretty good, and if it does, then you're just going to start cutting more strips to the same exact width and length. Now, I didn't cut it all the way through because I wanted to use this as my template for the other strips. You're going to grab your template and then just start cutting strips as well as the little squares. Once you've finished with all of the little felt pieces, you're simply just going to start storing your jewelry. It really doesn't matter how, but I like to keep all of my necklaces in one, all of my earrings in another, all of my rings, and so forth. And if you have any questions about any of my jewelry pieces, I actually do have a jewelry collection video that I've made previously in case you want to know where I got any of these pieces. I hope that this video was useful and that you maybe learned something. If not, then at least you enjoyed watching it. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if you've subscribed already, thank you so much for doing so, and if you haven't, then why not? I mean, really, there's no reason why. It doesn't cost you anything, so please subscribe, and then also follow me over on Instagram. But with all of that said, I hope you have a great day, stay safe, and have a good one. See ya!